I do work in an area that looks at social engagement by a number of religious communities, and have done that for the last 7 or 8 years. And evangelicals get a bad rap for a variety of reasons, perhaps, and some of it may be deserved. But it's encouraging to me that there are other evangelical believers who are stepping up when it comes to supporting people in at-risk and low-income communities, and in terms of supporting people in public life who are deserving of elected office and opportunities to support and encourage justice in the world. I'm an evangelical, I think, because of situation and because of experience. I grew up in a believing household. My family was very influenced by the life of Francis and Edith Schaeffer. My parents became believers at L'Abri shortly after they were married, and their robust sense of faith stretching into every sphere of life was one that, over time and after backsliding, really resonated with my own experience, and I feel very privileged to get to wear the same hat, so to speak, that my parents and other mentors have worn. So I think I'm an evangelical because over time and through some college experiences at Covenant College, faith resonated with my understanding of the world, and I feel very privileged to walk alongside evangelicals who are, in some cases, sort of scoffed at in public life, but in others, super strong examples of integrity, of Christian faith when it connects with the political sphere and the work of ministry, serving people in need. I remember studying as an undergrad, and then again doing some research as a graduate student with you later on, about how in the 19th century, most of the time, evangelical Christians in America thought about word and deed ministry going hand in hand. Armin Lasky talks about that in The Tragedy of American Compassion, and that with the rise of higher criticism and some of the German school scholarship, many evangelicals in the States felt the need to respond to those word attacks and really get their theology right and straight, focus on word ministry as opposed to deed ministry. And at some level, deed ministry dropped off, and with world wars and the Great Depression, the government stepped in a different way, and somehow Christian believers disbanded from holistic deed ministry. And it seems like some of that's coming back now, whether Christians going to Rwanda and doing work with orphans or AIDS victims or victims of genocide. There are positive trends of deed ministry coming back, and I guess I'm curious to see where that'll go longer term. Will that just be simply positive, hopeful counterexamples, or will that be more robust? Will that be linked to a more holistic worldview? That would be the kind of thing I'd hope to see in 10 or 20 years' time. These integrity-ridden examples of more holistic evangelical faith, word and deed linked to a more thoughtful political theory, social theory, public philosophy, and worldview that is inviting for many, many others to embrace.